I don't know. Let me get back to my thing. All right. Okay. Now this is a one that I'm very interested in. Mm-hmm. Do y'all find that filters on men and women, do y'all think it's fake beauty in person? Have you found that like a lot of people who are, because I mean, I hear men talk about this a lot, like women just put a filter on everything, or the hair, or the, you know, and then you see these people in person and they don't always look the same, or even if they look the same,
I don't even care about that though. Maybe I'm gonna get my ass out the way fast so y'all can answer it. But for me, when they got a filter and I see that they're a catfish, I'll probably say like, oh, they're a catfish. But I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't judge them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, fuck, that's what the filter's for, to enhance your beauty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in person, if you look this way, I definitely don't judge. I don't know.
My self-esteem is so high to where, like, I'm not going to put a filter on because I feel like, you know, this is what you get. This is what you're going to see in person.
I think a lot of men can do that.
But yeah, women, I'm not going to knock them for that either because they want to be secure when they post something. They want to look good. So that's fine. Like, I've had people put the filter on before they take pictures with me. I'm like, I don't need it. But if that's what makes you feel good or makes you look good, that's fine with me. And but I also feel like it definitely plays with your self-esteem for sure, though.
They do.
It plays
that's
with
what
your
I think
self-esteem.
too. Because I love a filter, but then I always feel like, okay, but then when, like say right now you're recording the podcast, when you see me on camera, you're gonna see the natural looking me. But when I do take pictures and stuff, I do use filter. But I see a lot of men lately are just so aggressive on women about using filters, I'm like, but isn't it there for us to use it?
I'm not upset about that. Yeah, that's fine.
Look
Anything that make a woman feel secure, that's fine with me.
Oh my God, let's call it spade a spade. Filters are okay.
Shit, put them on.
Put them on. Let's go. That's what I like to hear because I feel like don't knock them down.
I don't care. I don't know. I always been the type of person like if you can't control stuff that like the hand that you dealt, what God gave you, I don't look at it as like if somebody what the world called ugly. You can't even control how you look. Right. So I'm not gonna be. Oh, you down bad. I'm gonna make you feel bad for how you look because you ugly. No, I'm never. I never was that type. Even I feel bad about people with dudes when they be talking and they be saying like, shit be talking about how dudes have small penis, right? Yeah. I don't have that problem, so I don't have that. But what I'm saying is
that's a tough one though.
Facts. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
They was just born like that.
Man, you know,
just like women, it's not their fault if you're ugly. Right. Even men, like some men that are very, very ugly, but they keep themselves up. They have a little money. You know what I'm saying? Then that's the beauty in the men. Yeah, so it's more like you gotta find other things that please you about that person. But y'all gotta stop knocking people all just strictly off appearance, because you never gonna get to know who the person is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I agree.
Because what if you fall in love with a man but he got a little bird?
Oh, we can't
discuss that.
Oh yeah.
What? And she looked at me like, what?
She was really asking. She really saying in general, but we can't answer that.
Okay, so let's go to this. What if you fall in love with a woman? Like, say if you met this woman, talking to her, you seen her catfish social media, right? But you fell in love with her personality, the way she is, the way she carry herself, the way she handle business. But then when you got in person with her, who you thought she was physically, because the first thing everybody go to, I ain't gonna lie, you attracted to a person first before you ever interact with that person. You're something about them, even if they ain't the cutest, they might be fine. You know what I'm saying? And she might got a little flat booty and got a little bumps in her face, but she not terrible looking, but she, you know, do you find that you would stop trying to get to know her if you feel like you fell in love? Could you still be in love?
All right, so for me, when it comes to even talking to somebody or dating somebody, the link up happens almost immediately. Like we have to do that because over the phone or FaceTime or whatever, you can vibe with somebody or whatever, but in person is different.
That's when you know.
In person, so I'm quick. Like, as soon as we start running, look, when we linking up, when we can go out or whatever, I'm taking you out on date because I need to know what the interaction is live.
What about living? Okay, so you also live in separate houses, because this is something that changed even when in our marriage. When you live in separate houses, like she lives there, you live here, right? And y'all that fell in love, y'all been dating, y'all kind of, y'all really kicking it. But then you find when you start living with this person, they live a totally different way than you're used to living. How do you adjust to that?
See, that's a puzzle right there.
He don't know yet. He ain't go through that.
That's a puzzle right there.
He did it. He lived with somebody before, but
I already seen how that person was living already.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So she already.
But you know, some people put on the show because you know how you could come over here and I'm gonna clean up for you to come here, but then on the regular, I don't clean up. I don't.
No, it's gonna come out eventually.
Yeah, right.
You gonna get.
But do you think it's a deal breaker even if you already kind of in love? Or like maybe their attitude was one way when y'all were dating, and then when you living with this person, you realize they got a lot of mood swings.
All right, so y'all already know, like my past few relationships, I moved people in, and I felt like that was something I needed to work on. Like you got to realize it's okay to be by yourself. You don't have to move everybody in because you like them. So I had to slow down on that part. Right. It wasn't because they moved in and I started seeing different shit. It wasn't that. We was always good on that part. It's the hidden shit that they was hiding from you, like just them as a person.
Them as a person,
and you don't know until that mask come off. And when that mask come off, it's either gonna tell you it's too much for me, or I can deal with it. Yeah. When the mask came off, I never could deal with it.
But what about that's what I'm about to say? So how you think that's? Because let me tell you, with me and Terrell, the mask came off. Okay, and when the mask came off, it wasn't pretty, but we loved each other so much that we was like, we got to figure out how to make that nasty work. Because we knew we didn't want to be without each other, but we didn't know how to make. He grew up totally different from me. The way he's raised, the way, and it's not a bad thing. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
And then me, it was the total opposite. Like 100% the total opposite. And we could not, like, for the longest, we could not figure out how to make that work. But we knew we didn't want to be without each other. So when that time come for you, because he's looking for his wife, what do you like? Do you think that now you're getting older, you do want to be married, you do want a family? How you going to work out that mess?
That was always the end goal for me. So I don't. You know, like you said, I'm a lover boy for sure. People know this. And when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. It's over with. I'm good. I'm good with this person. But I like I said, it took a while. I needed to be by myself for a while to really realize what I needed to fix and what was my problem. And one of the things I did tell myself is, I'm not rushing to move people in anymore. I was just about to say, rushing been holding you back and fail. I'm going to say this because I feel like I was already doing married people shit.
Yeah.
Once y'all live together, this is how I look at it now. Once y'all live together, when you get married, what else is there to look forward to?
Right. Y'all, you giving yourself as a husband and she giving herself a wife, and y'all don't even have these titles.
Y'all already done it already. So now I'm at the point where, like, we don't have to move in. We don't have to live together. You have your space. I have mine. I can come over there for a few nights. You can come over here for a few nights. Let's just keep that separate until you get to the point where I put a ring on you and we get married. Now we bind it together. Regardless, I already figured out that this is the person I'm gonna be with, so I gotta make it work. So what I had to realize was I had to slow it all the way down. Yeah, I had to take it step by step because I was always the rushing kind of person. Like, I get with somebody and like, all right, come move in with me, let's live together. And I had like I said, all this time to myself. I had to think deep down and think like, what was the actual problem? And I had to hold accountability for myself and realize like it wasn't always the person I'm dating, nigga, it's you. Right. But one of the things that I do why I have erased was moving in together. I feel like that's married people shit. Yes. And people they gonna argue me down. They're gonna be like, no, because how you know you want to marry this person if y'all never lived together, this and this. But for me, this is going to work for me, not everybody else. But I felt like I was moving people in, and once they living with you and y'all already doing married people shit or whatever, once y'all get married, what else is there to look forward to? Right. Y'all already did everything. Y'all live together, so the excitement of that is gone. I want to be married and then, damn, babe, I'm happy because you about to move in with me next week, and this. Nah, it's something to look forward to. But we already living together. We got the rings now, and the shit dead. What now? We got to find something to spice us up again. Oh yeah, and so even not
just about moving in together. It's more so to me is y'all stop rushing to have something or have this relationship or have this title without truly getting to know the person that you're with. Like, if you start doing everything so fast, that's all the excitement. Like, you're not taking time to, okay, let's have the honeymoon. Let's have the excitement beginning of, we just met, we like each other. And then y'all got to kind of go through, okay, we got a date now. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to kind of see where each other at in life. And then we got to kind of figure out, okay, can we work each other up to be on the same level or balance each other while we're on two different places? Then after you do that, you got to date. You got to be in a relationship. And you don't have to live with people or entwine everything that y'all have together before y'all even have the marriage title. That's the whole point of marriage. Marriage is for when you combine. When you're dating and in a relationship, that is when you are dating and in a relationship. It don't mean you have to combine everything. You don't combine your houses, your real estate, your car. You don't do all that shit.
All right, so
take your time.
Let me ask you this question. This is just a random question. If you was a single woman and you're dating, when I say dating, dates. You have multiple people or whatever. You have this one guy that you really, really like.
Yeah.
And y'all kick it off or whatever, but it's month after month after month. He still never tried to solidify it as a relationship. 5 months in, do you give up on him? Or do you say, I'ma still wait for him to pop the question to me to be his girlfriend?
I think it would honestly determine about how much time if he giving me. Like, I think if he's a person who, if I could call him...
This 5 months in, though.
Yeah, but I'm still saying, because at this point in my life, I know what rushing is. So, if he is a person who, he's giving me his time. If I call him, he answers. If I say, let's go out, babe, he want to go out. I would love to just do that for a good while. Because when if I'm rushing to put a title on him and he's not even ready for it, I'm forcing something on this man that he don't even know if he ready for yet. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to force nothing. I want it to naturally happen. I want us to kind of both want it.
It all depends on the person, though, because it could be a girl. She could be like, I'm doing all this for you, and you still ain't getting committed. So like, that's why I say it's all you just saying that because you in a relationship now.
I didn't experience everything.
Right,
like, I didn't have a relationship. I didn't have marriage.
Right. But what I'm saying is you cool with just being friends. And
that's why I said this place. You know what I'm saying,
somebody who won't be in a relationship.
Somebody of my stature. You know, I'm dating right now. So I serial date. I got to see what I like. I'm keeping my options open, whatever. But it comes to a point where you're going to like somebody more than you like the other people. And this person will literally tell me, like, I could tell you mess with me like that because of your availability when I call you.
Yeah. Right.
Like, you answer the phone, you sit on FaceTime with me, this and this. That means you're winning. You don't have nothing else to worry about. Right. Just be patient with me because I'm telling you from jump. I'm a guy that been through multiple relationships in the past few years or whatever, so I needed time to myself to slow down, and I'm being patient now. But
and if that's not what you want, women, y'all don't have to stay and deal with that. If you want this man to commit to you and he ain't doing it, then sis, back off.
Yeah,
if he come back,
that's what he was asking.
But that's what I'm saying. But if he see you then backed all the way off, and he like, oh no, I can't lose her, then you know. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to say. This goes back to the Bible when they say the man finds the wife. When a man really wants you, he gonna go out his way.
Yeah, but
when he see you backing off,
I feel like women get to that point where it's like, all right, bro, we've been dating for months. Like, what are you waiting on?
That's why the men do them like they do them.
This is what I'm telling you why dating has gotten tough, because now women put pressure on men to like, what are we waiting on to make this official? We already do boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. What are you waiting for? So for me, a man like myself, I tell you from jump, like, I'm starting off fresh. Like, this is me starting all the way over, and I'm taking my time with everything. Women will agree at the beginning.
In the beginning.
But as time going on and they seeing that they ain't the girlfriend yet, that's when it becomes a problem. And also, like I told you, the woman will be like, I see your availability. I see you don't talk to other people like that. You answer when I call you.
Right.
And they're still eventually going to trip and wonder why they're not.
But I feel like that's to me, I think that's when women to me are the problem. Because let me tell you why I feel like it, baby. I'm gonna say this. I feel like women are the problem because, number one, you don't have to deal with it. Facts. If you feel like this dude is not giving you your time, you don't have to make this man put a title on you just because you're ready for it and he not ready for it. So you saying
she could move around?
She could do whatever she want to do. He could do whatever he want to do.
That's true.
And guess
what?
Girls
don't want to move around.
Guess what?
That's the problem. problem. But that's when y'all putting them pressure on the men and y'all mad when they ain't doing y'all or treating y'all or valuing y'all. Cause y'all making y'all forcing it. And then when this nigga stray again, if you don't want to do it, leave. Make that nigga come back and chase you. If you ain't that special for him to come back after you, Terrell, when we broke up for 3 months before we got married. It wasn't me that came back to this front door. I was done. I said, I'm done. If you don't want to give me what I want and the things that I need, that's fine. Now you go about your business. Guess who came back and said, I want to give you everything that you want? That man had to find value in me. I can't keep valuing him. I'm putting him up here and he got me. No, he got the, see, this. Ooh, I can't live without her. It's something about her that make me miss her. I need her. And if that's not how you feel about me, then I don't want you. At this age, that been through being single, being abused, being just messed over, having babies with, you know what I'm saying? Like I learned. I learned, like I really learned that I don't have to chase a man, because a man will chase you if he wants you. Well, he might be a fuck up and he might need some growing. Listen, but if he wants you, he gonna fuck with you.
I'm so mature as a man now that I will tell somebody that I'm dating, and I could be super interested. I'm like, right now, I'm interested in somebody. We talk, we run it, but I'm also real at the same time too, because I told her, I don't expect you to drop everything that you got going on in your life because you're talking to me.
Yep.
I wouldn't even want you to do that. I want you to be open enough to be like, yes, this guy took me out on a date. We did this, and this.
Jealous.
You ain't gonna make me jealous.
Make him jealous.
I like that you're being open. That's starting off honesty anyway. You're already comfortable with telling me the truth, regardless of how you think I'm gonna feel. Because most of the time, I'm really not.
But that jealousy kick in?
It's not gonna kick in. This is me at peace.
I don't know. I think that I'm gonna say this,
Karen, this is me at peace. Trust me.
But listen, I really think like Terrell probably felt like he never was a jealous type until he met a woman that made him feel different.
So look, what I'm saying is I had to be realistic about dating, period. Like, I don't want you to drop everything that you got going on in your life because you're still dating. You're single still. Until I tell you this and this, you're single still.
Donovan know he can't expect nobody to do nothing different when he doing what he doing. So that's the reason. But
I also, like I said, I like this person. So she already she high up on the chart. Right. She's high. She gets my attention. She's able to call at any time I'm answering. Right. FaceTime. I'm not even a FaceTime person. If you can get me on FaceTime for longer than 10 minutes when your name not dialed,
so if it's all that, what's stopping you from locking in with her?
I still got to take my time.
Because he's not ready. That's the whole thing. Right. If he's not ready and you're trying to push that on him, then that's going to be the problem. That's what I'm saying. He's not ready. If he was ready, he would be telling her, like, I want us to take it to the next level. Don't mean you got to move in with each other to take it to the next level. You know what I mean?
I told Karen, I don't want no more relationships. If me and her have a breakup, if me and her, God forbid.
I definitely wouldn't do
because
what
I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want nobody in control of me no more.
I ain't like my heart.
My feelings.
I enjoy my freedom. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Man, you really should enjoy your peace of mind that come with not nobody fucking over you.
But I'm at peace. This is the whole thing. That's why I tell you I wouldn't even be able to date somebody right now. Right. If you're not completely healed, I would say right now I'm completely healed. There's nothing that you can do that's gonna bother me. I've been affected by. I had the worst breakup of my life when I decided to be faithful for the first time.
Right.
That's something. Like,
do you think that was probably just your karma that you had definitely. To learn?
Oh, karma's still spinning the block. Yeah. I already know this. Like, it's not even over with. It's not over with. And I took that. I took that as that. I took my L on that and I moved on. I don't hold this against no other women that I date or nothing like that. It is what it is. It's in the past. So that's why I told you I'm completely healed.
So like, do you think married life or relationship life so far? Married life or single life?
Oh no, married life for me.
Spade.
Married life.
Relationship life towards marriage or single?
I don't know because he ain't got that healthy shit yet.
Yeah, it ain't hit me yet.
He ain't get it yet.
I say married life. I like married life.
Yeah, married life cool.
Yeah.
But
single life ain't fun to me. I'm gonna keep it G.
Oh yeah, single man. When I was trying to be
single. So you would rather the relationship married life?
Facts. I'm a lover boy.
Then.
Oh, facts.
Oh, you're then.
But the single life not fun to me. Even though people might be like, boy, you get so many girls and y'all do this and this. I get old.
Nah, like, oh man,
like everything else.
All right, so listen to this, and I'm gonna be so real when I say this.
Go ahead.
As a single man, how Terrell have his sex drive like that or whatever. As a single man, every day is a gamble. You have no idea if somebody's gonna come pull up on you. You got to deal with flakes. You got to deal with. That ain't fun, man. I'm burnt out of that.
Lorraine,
Every day you got to text somebody that you probably don't really care about like that.
That's why
and get them to come over to the crib or whatever so y'all can do. Man, that ain't fun to me.
That's why I prefer somebody who I'm locked in with, so I could get this connection. Because you're getting connected with these people anyway when you get inside them. So
that's why you can't be afraid of when you what you call it the other face come off.
Oh, the mask come off. Oh yeah, facts. It's gonna happen. It don't matter. It don't matter how much. No. It don't matter. It don't matter how much you think you know somebody. You don't really know them for real until that mask come off.
Yeah.
And that's us too. Like we.
How you feel about when the beginning stage? Shit. Is it hard? Like, especially when you like now, like say we're married now, and then it's a new layer.
Let me tell you how I trick myself. Right? I feel like I'm universal, and I tell myself that to be able to adjust to a lot of different things. So like if a mask do come off and it ain't what I believe, I'll probably adjust to it unless it's something too bad. So if it's like something that I don't agree. What's too bad?
What's something that's just like a total deal breaker? I know cheating is for you. 100% of that. But is anything else that is like just a total deal breaker for you?
I mean, I can't think, but cheating is the number one because I feel like if you're going to entertain somebody else, I ain't going to entertain you serious. Like we both could just be fucking you.
And you know what's crazy about that? The first relationship, when that situation happened, I was like, this is my karma for what I did, in the past or whatever. I took the L on that. The next person I dealt with, it was just like, you can't be this stupid. Like you happy or you claim to be happy, you living with this person, we do all kind of stuff or whatever. If there's somebody out there that can get your attention still and you will entertain that, it's kind of like a kick in the gut for real.
Yeah, no, that's a deal breaker. That's the thing, because now I can't take you serious.
Did I tell that story for real?
No, you never. You never told us.
All right, so we don't say names, but this is the relationship after the one that sunk me.
Right.
And what happened with that relationship was, she went back to her ex, the guy.
The millionaire.
Yeah.
Fuck, we gonna say his name. I don't blame her. Fuck Donovan. Go get that fucking money.
You know
fuck
what?
Donovan.
I don't even feel like
this nigga a millionaire. This little scrawny ass nigga Donovan.
And you know what? Deep down.
And that's so terrible for him to say because what if your wife went got a goddamn millionaire?
And guess what? I'll be like, fuck that nigga Terrell. You got a millionaire now. But I never really told a story of what happened, the relationship after that.
All right.
And I don't know if I'm snitching or whatever, but
it is what it is.
It's the truth.
It's years anyway. But after that happened, I got with somebody else who was good, living together, whatever. She comes out the bathroom one time. Well, I'm going in the bathroom, and she come out the bathroom as if like a little sneaky. And I'm like, what you doing there? Oh, nothing. I'm leaving out. I can tell. I can see it. Like it was. She was giving off some.
You felt the energy.
I went in the bathroom. Her phone was already open. It's still on the DM. The DM that I'm reading, y'all, guess who it's from?
What?
The same
person?
The same millionaire. So at this point, I'm like, is this nigga talking to me? You already got me on the first one.
Right.
So as I'm reading, I'm just looking at it like, he's just like, I wanted to meet you. I want to fly you out, whatever.
Right.
She never once was like, I got a man, I can't do that.
Right.
So it was just like, oh, I didn't know that.
Dude, know the door open.
So she's entertaining it. So that was my whole thing. No, you're not actually cheating, but it's the fact that you're sitting there responding back.
Kill it.
If you're in a relationship and you are responding back to somebody that is flirting with you, that are doing anything that you know in your gut feeling, if your partner see this, they will not be happy. It's fucking cheating.
Yeah, so
period.
I didn't even tell Shawty. I didn't even look at it as Shawty was cheating though. Like I said, the fact that somebody can grab your attention like that and you keep entertaining and knowing you're not supposed to.
That's a red flag.
That's cheating to me because that's wrong. If you know your partner would not be happy with this, then it's wrong.
So her argument was we was just having conversation.
No such thing. I don't believe it. I don't believe that. And I'm a woman saying that because I feel like if you having any type of conversation, you are pursuing.
No, you good on that. I swear to God.
You are pursuing somebody. You are not. You're not. Like I'm telling you. Like I have had men that flirted with me. It's an easy no.
Oh, facts.
Easy. It's nobody that could DM me and I feel like I just gotta say hey back because I feel like I'm so secure in my relationship. What I gotta say hey back for? I don't have to reply, and it's not I just don't feel like if I want to say hey to niggas, I can say hey to my husband.
Well,
hey.
I also like I say this now.
I'm sorry.
I say this now, and then I go into the next relationship, and I all of a sudden start like entertaining responding back to. So that's why I can't blame one person on one thing, and then I get in the next relationship, and even though I'm looking at it as harmless, like I always do this and this, but I knew better.
Let me go back to your cheating relationship. You know how men cheat on women. Why is it so hard for a man to forgive a woman for doing things that you made mistakes and did yourself?
I'm not even gonna say no cliche shit and be like, cause women they must really like that person.
They must be really like.
I'm not even gonna say no cliche like shit like that, because I've dealt with women that literally will come to me just for that and go about their life.
They don't
even like me like that.
I'll never feel that way.
Especially if the girl went back to her ex, and it's like literally just how you haven't healed from some things. You just mature enough know now at this age, after everything you've been through, I know now it ain't nothing for me there no more. Yeah, but for that person was probably still in their learning process. They did not know that this was that terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
It made mistakes, and then but at that time it's like it's just I'm done. It never was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, men don't let it be like, damn, she fucked up, but is she sorry?
Niggas do that. Niggas do it.
Honestly, Karen, after that situation, the first one, the one that sunk me. After that situation, if she would have called me and like, I had to do this, I would have respected her more than that.
Right.
But I was calling her, blowing her phone up, and all this. So it's like, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm not even the one that was in the wrong.
Yeah, because but you know what? I'm gonna say this. See, this is when I kind of understand both sides, because Terrell could do something wrong, and he know he wrong. I know he wrong, but I'm always the one reaching out. I'm the one texting. I'm the one calling, because I'm making myself feel like I'm sorry for something but I'm saying, but people go through, like, a lot of women do that. Like, we would be, no, we're not wrong, but we are trying so hard to tell his man,
and I appreciate
you need to talk to me.
But you don't know. But listen,
you know,
you don't know. You saying that, but you don't know that. I love that. I love that about you.
But I hate that, because I feel like now I'm being played.
If she would have called me, we probably would have still been in a relationship to this day. I would have forgave what happened.
Right.
And that's the crazy part, because you talking about a super prideful nigga. That's
you locked in with her for real. I remember
super prideful. So
that's the reason why it's like, because I knew you were really, really in love. And it was the first time we really see, because after that, to me, every relationship came because you wanted what you had with that person.
Chasing that
but
same
you
high.
was trying to do it with people that wasn't the person. And so that's why I look at it like because you was so in love, like, could it not be that you could forgive and y'all, because it ain't gonna be no, we gonna get over it, but it's something you could have maybe worked on.
I told you, all it took was a phone call. But the time that she was ready to fix it,
it was too late.
I was already good.
Yeah,
I was already good after that. It was too much time in between. Now, should I have gotten in a relationship with the other girl after that? Hell no.
You definitely should have gotten in a relationship with nobody after that, because you was still going through so much.
Shorty put me on a different high that I had never been on. I ain't even gonna lie to you. A different high, because for somebody to make me lose weight after a breakup and not being able to eat.
And go on social media ranting, like, really losing it.
That was my first time being hurt. Like, that was real life hurt. I done got skinny. I can't even eat. I'm going a whole day not eating nothing.
Welcome
eat one chip and lose my appetite. No, that's why I respect women so much now, because they got to deal with this multiple times.
Yeah.
I had to deal with this one time in my life.
Women don't have no pride. So they don't never feel played. Like, I mean, they do feel played. I'm not gonna say that, but they don't have that shit that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fucking feeling, like
whatever that is, that's like
this nigga. Like, you know how we gonna be like, we gonna think about this bitch done did this. The females will think that, but they
still won't forgive. Like, they still won't
really
work
let
it
that
out.
bitch go. They really, but now I know I'm not gonna forgive, and I really wish I could though.
I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, and it's crazy. I've had close friends pass away and things like that, son. The hurt that she put me through didn't even compare to that, son.
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't even compare to that.
Well, I remember.
I remember too.
I remember this, like, I was working at 7140 down the road. So I would always get off on her exit going there.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't get my mind off of what I usually do routinely. So it got to the point where I did it one time and I said, you know what? I can't even live down here no more.
Yeah. No facts.
People don't even know that's why I moved to Houston.
Yeah.
I can't even live down here no more. That's what that was.
I've been there before. Karen, no, I had PTSD with a lot of shit. I couldn't watch Martin.
Oh my God.
Bitch.
He really did. Like, I was one day, I'm like, I put on Martin, right? He was like, "Babe, I really don't watch that." I'm like, well, why?
Shit,
I
my
was
last
like, I
relationship.
can't watch it. He was like, I can't watch it. And when he explained to me, I'm like, damn, is it that
I
serious?
talking to a dude. We talking. I asked about this one in college. I asked about it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what y'all was doing? I'm asking questions. We was just watching Martin.
Damn.
Man, after that, bitch, I ain't never watched Martin no more. I say fuck
You
Martin.
did the same thing with Good Girls. When me and him broke up. And he left me. He left me. And then I started dating somebody. And then after I started dating a dude or whatever. And I told Terrell about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I don't want to feel like I got to hide it from you. I'd rather let you know. And if you want to still keep fucking with me after that, cool. So I told him I was watching the show Good Girls. You ever watch the show Good Girls?
Yeah.
I watched the show Good Girls. I'm like, Terrell, you want to watch Good Girls?
All right, so
Still to this day, we can't watch Good Girls.
This another I don't even want to say it's a secret. I just think I don't say it a lot.
Yeah.
Y'all know before that relationship with Shorty, I wasn't even no drinker like that.
Oh yeah, I feel like that started your drinking.
She started it.
Yeah.
But it was because she was introducing me to shit that I wasn't doing previously.
She put you on. She was.
And that's why I told you, she put me on a
That was
high
having
to where
fun.
like nobody could. I ain't gonna lie to you. From that day to this day, nobody has ever put me on the same high. That the girl
I remember.
put me on.
I swear to God, I remember that, bro. You was on a high.
How many times can you pay me to go to New Orleans?
This is a real life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sometimes miss her?
Well, too much time has passed
You
now.
don't miss it,
but it took a while for me to just get over that. Like, she's the only person that was able to be like, get up, we about to go to this bar in New Orleans, whatever, we gonna do this, we gonna ball hop. I was with it. Wasn't even no drinker like that. She put me on the drinks that I was drinking.
I learned too that sometimes. Oh, go ahead, babe. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I just background.
So after the breakup happened, all I knew was what she put me on. So now I'm going to bars by myself. Now I'm trying to catch the same high. I'm drinking now. I'm taking trips to Houston. Don't even have no plans, no itinerary, no nothing. I'm just going out there.
And you know what? It's so crazy because I hate to hear stuff like that because I
Shit, don't feel bad. That nigga needed that.
No, but I'm saying you needed it. You did because you was a hot boy.
That nigga needed that.
But I'm saying like when I hear stuff like that, when a woman is really changing a person, like because you could find great women, right? But when a woman is changing you for the better. So when you are in a place where a woman makes you feel different, a woman makes you do things different, think different, things that are not my norm, like stuff that I'd be like, I ain't doing that shit. But this woman make me want to do that. I feel like those women are so special. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're so special. And sometimes, like, you know, you said that mask came off. The mask came off. But you have did so much in your life that is like, unfortunately it didn't work out and you are at the place you're at now, but I hate that y'all couldn't because that's to me is so special because that don't come around often. You know what I'm saying? Like even with me and Terrell, things that Terrell probably would have never felt like he could forgive or get over, he did in our relationship. And it wasn't like we didn't plan it, we didn't think it was gonna happen, and he will always say I'll never do it again, but he did it.
Not right.
So the point of it is, it was the person in me that made him feel so special that he got over stuff that he never in a million years thought he would get over.
No other woman could have made me accept that situation that was going on except for
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like that kind of stuff. That's when to me is like when you finding your one, but you got to deal with. Like me and Terrell went through more horror things in the beginning of our relationship than now where we are now. Because I always say if I had to do what we went through again, fuck no, I'm not doing that shit again. But the place we at now, I really feel like me and my nothing can break us. I don't care how hard it gets.
You trying to ask Donovan? Do he?
It's not even that I'm asking Donovan something. I'm just
listen. What I'm saying is, you trying to ask him like, did he wish he could have did it different? Because the feeling that she gave him, he wish he would have talk
not
to her,
even.
be like,
I'm gonna say this. I'm also saying because I don't know. I feel like he kind of like is done with.
Oh no, it's over. No, no. I'm talking about. But the feeling that he had. Do you feel like, man?
No, I feel like some people give up. Like people give up when it get so dark and so hard.
Crazy? You know what's crazy? She actually remember she came to the house party.
Yeah,
she came out. Yeah. She was.
Still, yeah.
She was with it.
Yeah.
It was just at that point, like my pride wouldn't let me.
It was like so much happened too. You had social media got involved. You had one friend of ours. I ain't saying no names. Mm-hmm. A friend said he was like, if my woman did something, he said this. What he said the opposite. He said if I did something and nobody ain't know, it's just between us.
Facts.
So we could get over it because it's only us got to deal with it.
Remember?
But he said, but if it's when the public know. It make it harder because it feel like now you gotta please them and yourself.
Facts.
And you will make your mindset feel like I can't forgive it because too many people know. And not even realizing you breaking yourself down because this is somebody you love so much.
And you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? After that, I don't even think I never went to social media to tell people I was single. They don't even the last relationship. My close friends ain't even know.
Yeah.
I ain't even say nothing. I felt like that wasn't for nobody to know. If they see it, then cool.
Then you know it, right?
But I don't announce that no more. But that's also a maturity side of me or whatever. But
this is what you went
didn't even announce it. Didn't say it at all. People asking like what she had or whatever, not even responding.
Right.
You'll eventually catch on and that shit. And I'm not gonna bash her or nothing like that either because we had our good times for sure.
Oh, yeah,
but
and then it is
to be able to maturely walk away and still be able to like communicate or whatever. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's all. I just when I tell you when I feel like. Because I believe in love, and I have been through some hard-ass times. Me and Terrell both have been through hard times in our relationship, and never in a million years we thought we could get over it. And then we still right now are like so in love, so happy. And then I'm like, but people, you don't see the behind-the-scenes shit. It's just like social media. Nigga don't know like what we're doing this for podcast. Y'all don't even know this shit gonna be edited, chopped down, fixed up, to make it look nice when y'all see it. But when it's recorded, we done got breaks, we got smoke breaks.
We're not getting the raw version.
Yeah, you're not getting that real whatever. So it's like people could judge, and people will judge you for doing a human thing. And that is to forgive somebody you love because they mean that much to you. It's the same way like family and friends. Nigga forgive a nigga over and over for cheating, but let their sister do something.
The reason why
let their family do something. Let a friend do something or betray him. It's like, I can't forgive them. But then this nigga cheated on you 31 times and you can forgive him?
If I had the maturity level that I have now, which I mean I was younger back then and was hurt, battling that, I probably would have gave it a time of day. When she
understand.
Yeah, when she apologized and gave me my gift and everything, that should have been my time to take it to the side. But I was so deep in, I had already expressed to people that I don't fuck with her and this, so that clouded everything.
And you know what I believe too? I believe sometimes you don't know what your true safe circle is, but you kind of do need a safe circle, like a safe, like with me and Terrell, we learn counseling is good, it's great. Even sometimes just having a mediator to help you communicate, because you don't know that.
Oh, I was terrible.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you would never even understand why she did what she did because you ain't even give her a chance to say nothing or feel no way.
You know what's crazy? She had her reasons, and she was telling me. I just wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah.
So I can't be mad at her because she was the signs was there.
Yeah.
And bitch was there.
And you just probably needed to grow from it. You probably needed to experience a heartbreak because your ass ain't never been through it, and then you think the world revolves around you, and then now it's like she got.
Oh, she humbled the piss out of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She humbled me for sure.
Like you that nigga up until that woman show you, or that woman until that nigga
lost
show
about
you.
15 pounds. I was like, yeah, she that nigga for sure.
For real, man.
Forget that, boy. I remember when
that was a tough time.
I was hurt, son. I couldn't even smile.
That like, man, they on live right now. They ride through the city together.
Oh my God!
I said, you mean to tell me they in the car together?
I was so sick, son. I already knew the videos I was gonna make as soon as I got home.
And then you know what's so funny is only y'all knew, because I had no idea. I was told this from you. I had no idea.
I give us some more props too, and you gotta understand why I was tore up. You gotta know Show Nachos. The whole idea for Show Nachos, her and Nicole was in the car. I literally told them what I wanted to do, and she was with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Right.
Let's start doing this. Let's start the recipe. That's her.
Right.
So you gotta know all this is playing in my head as the breakup is
Yeah.
going on. I'm in show nachos. We
She
built this
changed
because we built this because of what she came up with and put in play with what my idea was. Now I haven't even met another strong woman that
I was just about to say
did
that,
shit
ladies,
like
y'all got a tough shoes to fill.
I ain't gonna lie to
regardless
you.
of what she did.
I'm gonna give her props regardless of the
Yeah.
situation and how it played out. She was a stand-up woman and she was like putting me on my shit.
She knew what she was doing.
She the only person that would really tell me shit and I'd be like, damn, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Shawty gave me confidence like a dog.
That's
We'll give her that.
amazing. Like I love to hear that kind of stuff because when a woman make you grow, I think that's the best type of people to have in your life. You don't need no A-man person or a person who like somebody gotta help you
them weak
grow.
ass women.
Now she-
I
you
never
need
been with no weak
that
woman.
strength with that
I ain't
strength.
never
Like
with no weak woman, though.
yeah.
Now she built me up for somebody else. So
Well, you know that's how it happens. See, people feel like that.
now I will say this. I wish she would have met me later in
Nah.
life versus then.
Yeah.
Cause I had just, Dollar was fresh, still brand new. Like this is another thing too. I wasn't giving myself time by myself.
Yeah.
Not long enough at least. So Dollar was still fresh, still was dealing with Dollar's mom. And the day that happened, the day that all this played out, Dollar's mom was trying to meet up with her. I couldn't get them to see eye to eye to save my life.
Right.
So now all of a sudden she's giving in and like I want to, go to this
Yeah.
event. So that really had me sick. Like, damn.
This shit about to be over now.
It's
And then
over
you
with.
think-
And I call her and I tell her, and you gotta know after you was in a relationship with somebody and you did them wrong, and you tell them,
That
"Oh,
ain't
I'm
happy.
sorry, I ain't gonna never do this to no other woman." Of course you don't want to hear that. But she wasn't petty when I called her and explained the situation and how I'm hurt. She ain't even do that. She had every right to be like, "That's what your ass get." So I respect my daughter's mom 1,000% because she literally sat on that phone and listened to her nigga cry. I was in my mama house. My mama looking at me like, "What, you crying?"
Shit, when me and Terrell broke up, he went to his baby mama.
No, I never went to her.
Yes, you did. You talked to her. I remember. You was outside. I'll never forget it.
But that's the people that we had that connection with to be able to run that too though. Like I said, she had every right to be like laugh and be like, "Nigga, that's what you get," and she didn't. She went the mature route and was like, it is what it is. You got to move on. It's gonna hurt. She warned me.
I'm telling you one thing. Me and his baby mama was enemies for a long time, and we was really, really enemies. And honestly, like I say, the place we had now, this is why I say people think it's stuff you could never get over. I never in a million years thought that me and this girl would be in the same room, let alone in her house. She welcomes to our house. He had so many issues with her new boyfriend, and guess what? We never thought we would be chilling all together. They smoking weed together, we smoking hookahs together.
Chilling, not real talk.
Never in a million years thought this would be our life because of where we started from. It was like,
Oh, growth is crazy.
Fuck you, girl. I never did it. But then now it's like, and then the impact we have on our children to see we are all family. I take that any day.
Yeah, growth is
but
crazy.
it wouldn't have happened had us not going through all of this. And I had to really realize this woman is hurt. She is hurt, regardless if this man hurt her for years. I can't throw that in her face or say, well, because it's hurt. It's no matter
facts.
what,
I'm
it's
be
hurt.
quiet. She wasn't hurt. Ain't no motherfucking hurt.
Well, you only saying that from a petty aspect, babe. But that girl was hurt. You can't play innocent in the things that you did on your part because you had to have your karma.
Oh no!
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that.
Listen, this is why I'm saying she not hurt, right? Because yes, I was wrong when I was
A lot of wrong.
Oh, 1,000%. Cheated so much, was doing wrong. Her ass was cheating too, though. But what I'm saying is,
this is what he assumed, though. This is not what he know.
Fuck, man, you tell me what you want. I ain't never asked him, never had this conversation. But if we move to a whole nother state, and in 1 month you talking to a new dude ready to do in 1 month in a whole nother state.
But she also told you that you was not willing to fight for her family, and she wanted you to fight. She wanted you to see her with somebody else and you to fight, and you told her it's not worth fighting.
No, fuck no, because I told you.
But that's what I'm saying. This go back to what I was telling you about the cheating. Like certain things, like if you make me feel like I'm not worth it, and then I get somebody else, like Terrell found out I got somebody else and was talking to somebody else. He ain't run from it. He ran to me.
No, I didn't run to you.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
When you came back to that door, you found out after you came back that I was talking to somebody else, and you felt like it was so serious. It's still here right now.
No, because the story, the stuff that you told me was good enough for me to stay. If you'd have told me something different, I probably wouldn't be here. So what you told me, the answers that I asked, that I questioned about, and you gave me my answers, I'm like, fuck it.
But what did she tell you different then?
What you mean?
Like when she told you she was talking, she didn't tell you she was talking to somebody else. But when it all came out,
no man, we just moved to Texas for a month.
But were you doing what you was doing in Texas?
No, I'm trying to tell you, we just out there for a month. Listen.
So you telling me you ain't never met nobody or talked to nobody the entire time?
No, I didn't. But I was in the progress of it. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the process.
Exactly.
A chick had just followed me from, I don't even know how the girl found me. And so, I was in progress.
I'm not gonna lie to you, T. After that situation happened, I realized like if women got to deal with this every time, the same pain that I felt, I'm not gonna put no woman through that. That's a tough feel, son. So now when I go in relationships, I gotta be serious. I gotta lock in.
Right.
So I can't live the same life that I was living. And first of all, the energy that I was putting in to cheat was crazy.
Oh, all right. You ain't got to.
Terrell told me about his.
Was crazy. But the relationship back then with Dollar's mom, she was good at what she did. Like, she was good with investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
99.3%. She was correct. If she suspected it, she was correct.
Well, it was to the point, but y'all was so toxic. That girl used to tell that nigga, put a spoon in your hand and take a picture.
I had a picture. Somebody took a picture of me in the back seat. That girl pieced the girl's shirt was like this much in there. That girl pieced that together and said, "Why you sitting by that girl in the back?" She was good. Yeah. She was good, son. She was good, son.
She ain't trust you. I don't blame you.
That was too much. That was too much energy. But that
just show y'all how crazy women will get behind people they love. Like when you in love, man, that shit make you. That's why I said
niggas do that too, though. It don't be just women. I promise you, dudes do that.
I guess I ain't experienced it. Well, I experienced it with you. Me and you have been through some time. Like I'm just saying.
What's your experience?
I experienced us like going through some crazy ass shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like me losing my entire mind.
When I was young, somebody told me. When I was young, somebody told me like, man, you don't understand. You don't love nobody until you with them and gotta forget them for something that you don't think you can forget them for. Like, and that's really the truth. Like, it hurt. It hurt. But man, it's the truth. Like, it's really the truth. Until you can forgive somebody that you really love, that's when you know you really rocking with them. Cause some shit, Karen, I can't.
It's hard.
That's tough.
Fuck.
It's hard. It's hard. And then you gotta really know your partner. You know what I'm saying? When you really know your partner, like right now, it's just certain things I know I just would never ever do because I know it would deep down hurt Terrell to the point of never ever forgiving. Like I know it, so I just would never ever ever do that because I love him that much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hurt him. And I know what will hurt him. Now, things I don't know, then that's just something I got to just talk to you. And I just pray to God, you love me like I love you, that when it get that hard, we can forgive each other. You know what I mean? I ain't going to say we going to be happily ever after, but eventually we might be. But for a while, we might have to grow. Because Terrell know things he was mad about, I still hear that happened in year 2 that I got to hear in year 8.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, right.
That shit, but I understand that he's still going through it. He's still going through it.
It's easy to forgive. It's hard to forget.
Oh yeah. You never forget it.
So you know how people be like, you gotta earn my trust back.
Yeah.
I don't believe that because once it's gone,
you don't. I'm telling you,
you gonna question
that's
everything.
Why I told Karen. That's why I mean when I say I won't never get another relationship. Let me tell you why. Because if you get, once you accept it, it fuck up it corrupt you. So you gonna start justifying shit that you doing now. Like, that bitch did that, now I could do this. But you gonna do that.
That's, you know what? That's when I think it's a man thing. Because I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
My thing is, if you gonna forgive me for something, don't bring it up when we argue.
Right.
I thought you forgave me.
It's gonna come up when we argue.
See, that's
it's gonna come
so why you forgave me in the first place if you gonna throw it in my face every time?
Because that goes hand in hand with.
So you didn't really forgive.
It's not that I forgive. It's more of I'm working to get over it because I still love you and want to be with you.
You gonna hold that for like 8 years?
Not facts.
He do.
Thanks.
Like,
that's why I'm telling you, it ain't going nowhere. We know.
Right.
But listen, but it doesn't necessarily mean you not going nowhere. It more so mean that y'all are still going through something. You know what I'm saying? Just like right now, you might think you're going to be the perfect man now because of all you've been through. But you're not. There's going to be so much more that's going to come up that it's going to be like, damn, nigga, I was prepared for this, this, and this, but I wasn't prepared for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of, you still going to go through it, but you have to understand, like right now, Terrell could bring it up to me, I won't respond the way I did. Like, I might not get as defensive. I most might be like, babe, I thought we was over this. Like, can we, like, come on, babe. Like, you know, please don't do this. I'm gonna try to humble myself more to understanding that this is a part of his hurt that he just having a hard ass time getting over. But I'm not gonna leave you or dismiss how you feel because that was traumatizing for you. That was traumatizing. I can't change that was traumatizing for you.
Facts.
But I have to give you time to heal. And healing ain't just gonna be like this. And healing ain't gonna be just because we happy 5 days and then that one day we fucking up. But that's only 1 day for the 5 days. I'm okay with the 1 day for the 5 days. Cause that's that hand in hand. That's like when that mask come off. All right, the mask off today, nigga, but we better be right tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get back right tomorrow. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, when I say you forgive and never bring it up. Fuck no, cause you gonna bring it up. That ain't no, you know what I'm saying? God forgive us, but he ain't gonna forget that what we did. He gonna still teach us a whole lot of lessons to try to help us not to ever do that shit again.
For me, and what I'm working on though, if like I said, if we do go through a situation like that, it's gonna play in my mind regardless.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try my hard now. This ain't what I've been doing in the past. But now, if that keeps playing and whatnot, I'm gonna try not to let that come out though.
But you know what? Sometimes people are willing to listen to you say, babe, you know what? This is bothering me today. Like, I know it's the past. I know we supposed to be over it, but it's bothering me.
But you also got to be with somebody that's at peace and willing to communicate. Because there's some people that be like, oh, look, why are you doing this right now?
And they do.
Yeah, I know. So
that's why you gotta understand your partner. You gotta understand. That's why I say understand. Like, I understand this hurt him. I don't want to make him feel like how he feel is not valid. I want to. My goal is truly to be like, all right, we gotta deal with this again. But I don't want to be mad at him for it because I know today is only mad day. But them other days, this man is doing this. Why the fuck I'm gonna be mad because he having a moment?
Facts.
The fuck I'm gonna be mad for? Like, and even though it might get to me a little, cause I ain't gonna say, oh, it's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna be kumbaya. I'ma just, no, I might react, but then I really gotta go and pray and be like, God, heal me to be able to be there for my husband because I don't wanna tear him down with something that's already tearing him down that I did. You know? Thanks. I don't know. We just gotta grow.
Hey, that go back to that shit is a roller coaster, and like I told you, if me and you don't work out, I ain't never letting nobody get control of my feelings like that. Because I can't trust, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. So, fuck it. I'm about to thug it out. I'm about to have fun like Donovan life. I know Donovan ain't having fun. I mean, I know he ain't happy with the shit he doing. Because who the fuck having fucking different women? Like, that shit being real. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. It's fun. But that shit
ready to throw me under the bus. God damn it, Terrell.
He gets you down.
Shit.
You don't stand a chance with Terrell.
Clearly, because he gonna throw me under.
Because I think about you when I think about shit like that. I be like, man, that bitch down be cutting up. But I know for sure. I'm not saying you're not having fun.
I will tell y'all that.
You do. Yeah, nothing. You do tell us too.
And like I said, people that know me, they know he's a lover boy. He usually in a relationship. So right now, the life that I'm living, I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy it. But for me, you know, it's
a burnout. Normal.
Yeah, facts.
I'm used to. I like the not use condoms for one. That's the number one thing for me. Like, I swear to God, like, to be able to feel it naturally, that's a beautiful feeling. So if I gotta put on a motherfucking condom, man, I ain't got time for that shit.
Ooh, got to know I keep them going.
You got to though. You got to, cause you're in that life. But that's why I can't do that. It's like, so let me just go on my.
Just to let y'all know, 9 condoms with a husband and your fix not always that great for the women.
Yeah, man, you can't get pregnant. So.
Now it's not even that you can't get pregnant, shit, nigga. You put all of your personal insides into mine, and it don't always agree with my body.
Oh no, we ain't got.
Oh, well, facts.
I'm just telling the truth. Like, that's that's one of those things where it's like.
But to be able to finish inside without having,
Oh my God.
See, that's a woman
that's
feeling.
When you letting
right?
a man, you giving your man his happiness. But y'all don't understand that stuff for women.
Oh no, it's gonna knock you off for sure.
It throw off your whole pH.
No. You know what? I'm gonna go vegan then for you.
Yeah, because you know what? That could help. Eat live right, drink a lot more water, put some more fruits in your system, so you kind of.
Niggas is not doing that. Niggas is not doing that.
Cause man, I'm telling you, man, you gotta realize, yo, a man and a woman is built totally different. What y'all got coming out of y'all don't come out of us.
Oh,
so it's not our body don't naturally. No, it's not.
Yes, that's what it's supposed to. That's the only place.
It's meant for us to have babies, not meant for us to fuck every day and be filled up with it, and it don't have nowhere to go and not going to no eggs.
Your body know how to break it down. This is the only place where it goes and stays alive.
Now you're a gynecologist and everything.
What? What degree told him that this is where you get that
Nigga
from?
say it's the breakdown. What are you talking about?
This is the only place when sperm hits it stays alive. Anything else, it would die. So I'll tell you, it's made for that, to thrive in. Your body.
But guess what? My body wasn't made for me to get a C-section. I mean, not get a C-section and get a what I got?
Get your tubes tied.
Get my tubes tied to where the sperm is not going to where the eggs are, to where it can break down.
No, it go down. But it doesn't finish the process. The process.
So the process by not finishing the process, things is not breaking down.
Y'all married and y'all have multiple kids, so. When I was in a relationship, I wasn't using condoms, but I still wasn't nothing inside of it.
I'm trying to tell him not to do that, and he don't listen.
Because you still worry about her getting pregnant. I don't have that word.
That's fuck. I don't know. I think it's still a different enjoyment too to be able to pull out and like finish right there. And see. We gonna get into this without getting into it, but I'm a talkative person, so I'm gonna make you communicate with me too. So I'm gonna ask you exactly where you want me to put it at.
But see, that's where my problem is, because I know what makes him come, and I'm gonna tell him to put it there. But I want him to know, don't put it there. Right. Even though I'm saying it, don't do it. That's just to get you going.
I got a thrill off of it. Like, what you want? Women will say some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, nah, you got.
If you ask a woman, they gonna say, and then when you do it, where they tell you to do it, now they walk into the back. Now, why would you do that? Now you know
that's what I said around.
That's just.
I know I told you that, but come on now, you.
I don't know. I don't know. We used to finish on stomachs and everything, so.
Child, I'll take a stomach, a ass, a back. At this point, do it on my phone.
I liked all that. That was a thrill for me, but I'm gonna ask you first. He don't ask. I be telling him, but he do what he want. But this what happens. I tell him before we start where to do it, but then before.
Yeah.
No, you gotta tell me during. Like
before. No. She tell me not to do it.
I tell him don't do it. Don't do it here. But he know what makes him. I'm gonna say this. I know what makes him, So after I get me, it's like, all right, wrap this shit up because I'm
So let me put my acting. Let me put my acting.
Let me get you going.
Let me tell you why I started acting though. I'm very polite when it comes to being in bed and whatnot. So I'm gonna ask you because women will surprise you with what they say, what they like, what they want it to be.
Right, what they like.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought nothing on a woman's face was so disrespectful.
Shit.
So disrespectful until you ask a woman and they tell you, put it on my face.
Man, they had one time.
Let me tell you, my friend, one of my girlfriends. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
Go ahead. Because he always tell me, I'm trying to do better. Go ahead, babe. You say yours first.
Oh, no.
When a woman tell me
see what he do? You see what he do?
Yeah, I know.
I catch myself and I correct myself and then he don't say nothing.
Yeah, he shut down. He know that. He know that you gonna feel sorry for him. Now you gonna feel sorry for him. So that's what he's doing.
Honestly, I'm about to say,
like a spoiled kid.
I'll never forget.
He is a spoiled
one time I'm
kid.
hitting the chick.
Ooh.
That's why I didn't want to say it.
That's why he didn't want to say it. Okay.
Go ahead. One time
Yeah, she comfortable.
But I say, look, I nut, right? The chick like, oh, why you ain't put it in my mouth? I swear to God.
I did not know that they were like that though. But if you ask them, they gonna say some crazy shit. So that's why I politely ask. What's the harm in me asking you what you want at? You gonna tell me, especially if it's feeling good at the moment. You gonna tell me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let me tell you, my friend, she got her makeup done, And when she got her makeup done, she was like, "Ooh, bitch, I feel so pretty." And the first thing she said, now this is not something I would say because I'm not this person. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not this person. She had a lip. She don't normally get lipstick because she's not into that, but she'll get like the whole face done. And she said, "Girl, my lips look so good, I could suck a dick and let him nut all on me." And I'm like,
yeah, that's it.
Bitch, that's what you thought about when you got your makeup done.
I told you, I thought all that shit. I thought all that shit was disrespectful.
You was on the phone with me. I mean, you was in the room.
I ain't hit. No.
I thought all that shit was disrespectful until I started asking, and they will tell you. They don't mind telling you, like,
really freaky.
And you know what's crazy? I guess because I was in relationships, I wasn't doing that in relationship.
You was trying to be nice.
I'm not gonna put it in your face in a relationship, but I had to realize women
they
like
want to be
that.
slut out.
So what about now?
No, yeah.
I'm gonna ask you. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you, and whatever you tell me is that's where it's going.
Even in your relationship now, you ain't gonna put no respect on. You gonna just let her get it with you.
I'm gonna let her act. I'm gonna ask her, and I'm gonna let her get her answer out.
I ain't show no respect.
I make the decision in like 3 seconds. The decision is like 3 seconds.
Let me tell you, I'm telling you, man, this is how I look at life. If I don't do it, somebody you gonna be happy somebody else do it. Cause that's what the fuck going.
If she like it on her face and I ain't doing it, she gonna get it from somebody else to put it on there. That's what I feel like.
Cheers.
So let me go ahead and find you a kink or whatever it is, and we just work it out from there.
I guess that's why I don't have to be there because I just tell you, and then Terrell be down for whatever.
So let me tell y'all something.
Do you lick toes?
I have done it before, definitely, especially in certain positions.
Ain't no woman, ain't
have
no
you
part
had your toes
man, listen, ain't
no
no
my feet
part.
ugly. I don't care about that.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, my feet ugly.
I'm just saying. I don't think the ugly man
no
for freaks.
Oh well, facts, but I'm not a foot fetish kind of person, so I don't really care. But I've had women in positions where their feet are right here. So
have you ever had your butt eat?
No, I ain't go that far. That's what I was about to tell you just now. I'm good at the basics. Like anybody that has sex with me, they gonna
basics.
No, give me some head.
Listen, please listen to this because I stand on this. I tell people all the time, I'm not a freaky person. These people not coming back because I did something super nasty. Yeah. I'm just good at the basics.
Right.
And I'm also a talker, so I can talk you into I can talk you into anything, even when you think you're not about to do it. I'm about to talk you into it. Now you about to do it.
You fucking
so do you eat the butt?
I don't. Not me. I don't. I still don't even eat vagina.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I told you.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. In relationships, I've done it.
No, right.
I can count on one hand how many people I've done that to.
You ate the butt?
No,
never. Yeah, I don't go that far. I haven't got now. So that's if you're looking for a freaky nigga, I'm probably not him.
Right.
If you're looking for a nigga that know how to do it.
But what if it was that one?
What you mean?
And she wants you to eat.
No, he not into that.
I'm not into it.
It
don't matter what you into. You gotta adjust for your person.
And this the thing that I tell women all the time.
No, you adjust for yours.
Karenique, this is the thing that I tell women all the time because most women are like, I can't do it unless you eat me. Women say that.
No, fuck
yeah, I know women say that.
You know what? They got niggas that be munches. Niggas be munches. That's why they lame.
I've had women be like, you can't fuck me if you don't do this. I promise you. Everybody that I've done it with, ask them did I eat them and ask them do they still come back.
But see, that's different. I don't think that you should be eating everybody you did it with. But I do think when you get your person, especially your wife, I don't think you should put a limit on what she wants from you because... If she willing to, she gotta adjust to some things. Like you gotta just say she might not have it in the butt before, but she should at least try if that's what you into.
One thing that women should be happy about when they do get with me, they gonna be like, oh, I know this nigga ain't put his mouth on all them people.
Right.
They can roll with that.
They should feel.
I'm short on bodies.
I'm just letting y'all know.
I can count on one
all
hand.
Those who are looking for Donovan and y'all want him as a husband.
Girl, if I pick your legs up and put my face between your thighs, you won.
Right.
You have won.
Shit.
You have won.
That's my favorite
but
thing.
Just know you might have won, but you're gonna probably have to teach him some things because he's not fully experienced in that department.
Well, I'm gonna tell him that too. Right. I'm gonna tell him, look, if I go down here, don't expect too much. You gotta work with me here. I'm still learning. But other than like I said, when it comes to the basics,
it's crazy. I don't know why, man. For me, I love a woman, so it's like. The smell of it.
I'm not gonna lie. The one thing I tell about Terrell, that nigga don't have no boundaries.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? Growing up, we was so against eating cat. Like we was so against that. Like we was. Even Terrell.
Oh yeah.
Even Terrell.
Yeah, I was.
We was like, we not doing that. It wasn't.
But as I got older, I realized.
Oh, once you start, finding out what works you up and whatnot. But I'm one of them people that if I do that, I'm probably not gonna be turned on by it. I'm gonna do it because you wanted me to do it, but I'm not rocking up off of that. And the people that I've done it with, they gonna probably be like, that nigga had the 69 for him to do that for me.
Right.
That's so crazy. Because let me tell you, that is not my husband.
I'm gonna lift you and everything, but this is what I'm good at. I'm good at the basics, and the basics are going.
But see, I feel like I'm good at the basics too. But I feel like I won't be well rounded.
I
want to be universal. Like I aim to please a chick though. So like,
yeah, I ain't that.
No, I swear to God, man, you don't understand.
I ain't
like,
that T.
I love women, so like the smell, man, ain't no part of Karenika. I wish
I can be in a women group chat who have had sex with me, so I can like really see what they tell other people. Right. Like I really wish, because I go in already trying to be their top two.
They prefer meat over
if you
head.
Let me tell you something.
Bad, you know what I'm saying?
I've had some women be like, "Oh, nigga ate me so good," but his
right, and they don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because some people like I like to get boned.
Right, yeah,
but I think I need that little, like, you know what I get turned off? I get turned on because of how much he likes to do it.
Oh,
that shit makes me excited.
I hate it though, not me, because
so I'm affectionate though. I'm super affectionate. So they got women that was like, you know, when you started kissing me, like immediately I was.
Child,
and that's crazy.
Something.
That's crazy. Off kissing.
Terrell loves to kiss.
Oh yeah, I'm putting my tongue straight down your throat.
I don't kiss as much.
I'm putting my tongue straight down their throat.
Yeah, that's Terrell.
You gotta know that.
Terrell got to. He wants to feel so every party.
If you not getting excited with the kisses, we in trouble, because.
He's a big kisser. I
didn't master the kisses on the neck and everything. So if you ain't getting aroused or wet at that point,
I love everything that come with the whole interaction of sex. I love the actual thing. I could do a class on it.
When I tell you, I truly ignore.
I tune in, son. Like wait, T, what was the spot? I'm tuning in.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I will give you that, babe. I will 100% give you that, especially when it comes down to a woman. I ain't gonna say he gonna let me try everything on him, because he don't. He'll been to choke the piss out of me.
Fact, because she always stupid. She won't play with booty and all that. I don't do that stupid shit. She won't try to.
I don't try to do nothing.
She won't grab my butt and all that. Like, no, I don't do that.
And
you don't like me to grab the butt.
That's kind of something that I'm not comfortable with. Yeah. So even if a woman
he'll clinch up.
Yeah, if a woman do that, I'm gonna probably like move on. I'm not gonna tell her that.
And it's my wife.
So you gotta know eventually that I'm uncomfortable.
Oh no.
No, he tell me, he'd be like, "Come on, what is you doing? Like, why you gonna do this?"
You know what I tell her?
Oh, look at this.
No, all
you
this
can't
dick.
grab my dick.
I said, all this dick right here, you running about with some behind. I said, do you like dudes? What the fuck? Like, I tell her, I swear.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Just think about the action of that. You palming this man ass.
But see, for y'all that seem weird, but for me it's sexy.
It's a turn on to her,
I like it. Let me tell you something.
You palming that man ass.
So let me tell you,
you slapping too?
No, we're not doing that. You gonna be funny. We ain't doing no squeezing on slaps. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
See, this one women be adjusting to shit, but he ain't adjusting to what I want to a certain extent. Yeah. Because I feel like you try to, if I don't want to do it in the butt, but you always
you want to
do it in the butt.
No, I do not. And I told you from the beginning.
Wait, no, not from the beginning.
No, I told you.
You told me after you tried a couple of times and tried to force me. You tried to attack me one night.
Somebody I was with enjoyed that, but I'm not a fan of it, so it didn't happen often at all.
I told you, listen, ain't nothing on a woman off limits for me. I love a woman, so that right there is the ultimate submissive for me. That's when I like, ooh, this woman just...
That's crazy.
Freaky. Like, this motherfucker done me do this. That's what it do to me. That's why... That's the reason why I want...
Too much preparation for all that.
Man, that shit hurt. That shit feel like, I don't care. The bitches that did it, I understand you say you gotta start off.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's little bird work.
But man, that shit like you taking scissors and cutting your ass off.
I swear to God, I'm thinking, I don't even want to say nothing though. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it go.
What's he gonna let it go? Why?
That's little bird work, though.
Because he's saying little bird work, but that's what I was thinking.
That's what the women...
It is.
Oh, y'all mean little penises work?
Little bird work, yeah. Like, that's when it's the most enjoyable.
For them, right.
When you
trying to put a regular size penis inside an ass.
Yeah, you trying to kill somebody.
Right, and that's why it don't work. And that's when I realized, I was like, you know what? And I'm like, this is my wife too, so if I'm not trying to make her feel no way. That's what it really was. But she always was like, she was like, Terrell, I know you probably like it, so I really want to do it. That's why she was saying that.
So
I'm
how
like,
do y'all prep for that though?
No, we never did it. We never did it.
Oh,
We don't do it.
We ain't tried. We did try though.
It just don't work.
Because I was with a woman who liked that, but I'm not a fan of it though. So
let me tell you, I bought a butt plug one time, and I was going to try to let the butt plug. That was the advice.
So funny.
And he tried to attack me. Let me tell you, I was so drunk though. This what happened.
Funny.
I was drunk.
Shorty came to my house with that on, and it lit up and everything. I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
See, that's how you know stuff be for the wrong people. Because if that was me, I'd have been like, oh my God.
Son, cut the lights off, son. It was lighting up.
So you brought a vibrator? I didn't know what the fuck that was. What is that?
So look, the next day I woke up, it felt like it was all a dream.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
it really did. She ain't remember.
I had a dream like you stuck this butt plug in my butt and I couldn't get it out.
I did.
I swear to God, it was like shitting backwards. Boy, it was months later before this man told me that was real. Because I thought it was fake. I was like, Terrell, it was hurting so bad. I was like, man, when I tell you the sex immediately, when you said the dick go down,
it's down.
Everything went down.
It did.
I felt like I was attacked and tortured.
People that do that on a regular, they kind of train themselves to be.
No, yeah, it's training. That's what it is. It is training.
Because that's what we was trying to train, but that shit was
I'm
not.
I'm past that now. I'm cool on that. I don't need that.
That shit took me out of the game, bro. I never wanted to be touched again.
Like I said, I've done it before. Shorty that I was with, she liked that, but it's too much work. It's too much preparation to even do that. By the time you're in there, you're like, fuck, I'm done. It ain't even worth it. So for me, I'd rather not. I don't want to play with back down.
I don't want it. I'm okay with everything else, but not that. That shit there, that's where I draw the motherfucking line. But I did hear you mention vibrators. You have a problem with a vibrator doing sex?
No.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so for me, because this is something, like I said, I've been with enough women to realize, like, they know what turns them on.
Right.
It sometimes it's not penetration that gets them off. So if a woman, like, we doing it, she having a good time, she like, oh, let me go get my vibrator. I already know right then and there, oh, she need that clit stimulation. She need that for sure. Oh, what? Boy, them roses, what? We best friends. I call her Big Derrick Rose. Yeah, we in here. we in here.
I just want to let everybody know, if your man is because some women are very insecure about letting the vibrator.
And I talk too.
If you won't get that maximized stimulation.
I talk too.
Right. Yo, yeah,
we teammates. I be 2-3 zone.
She don't know what's hitting her.
Man, me and Derrick Rose about to go crazy. 2-3.
I got the mind in Derrick Rose.
But you know, some men, they feel like if you grab a toy or whatever, they not doing their job.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
I've never doubted myself. Like I said, women know what stimulates them, and especially if they like porn watchers and this is what they do to stimulate. You gotta know, like, they know how to turn themselves on and whatever.
And they not different.
And it's easier.
It's more of a, when you getting a penis and a vibrator, man, you getting double time.
Oh, facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause sex feel amazing, but when you getting that, you about to come like you ain't never come before. And you want to feel like how men want to feel that nut every single time. Women want to feel that every single time. When I first started having sex, it was more about pleasing the man. It was never about me. When I learned my body and what it actually do, child, look, you won't understand. We ain't.
It's not about me.
Because
like
selfish.
I said, I go in trying to be your top two.
Yes.
Right.
I go in. If I'm not your top two,
I'm going to perform.
I ain't the best that you had before. I did something wrong.
I'm here to perform.
Yes.
Right? And I agree with that.
Well, y'all, this has been a extremely longer episode than we normally do.
Camera guy.
Ask not one question.
Camera guy, man.
Ain't ask not one question.
Got so deep that we couldn't even get to all the questions. I probably got like 6 questions.
So we got to do a round 2.
Yes, we definitely got to do a round 2, y'all. It's been crazy. It's been amazing, though, Donovan. We want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Y'all can follow Donovan at 2realmacdatfee on Instagram, and I don't know all the other sites.
No, that's it. That's good.
That's it. Okay, good. And then Terrell is T Machiavelli, and me is Cameron.
I got T. I'm T Machiavelli. He 2realmacdatfee. We got the Mac in there.
Facts.
We was Mac them fee boys.
Facts. Now she's scared. Now she don't know what's going on. She been calling the Machiavelli this whole time. She had no idea.
But but now she knows.
So you making fees? That's what you.
No,
That's what you.
Oh, you married now? I mean, it's over with.
I don't mean married men don't make no motherfucking peas, man.
We macking together, babe. I'm sorry.
There's different type of married men. They have the married men.
No. I don't play that. I don't play that.
When that nigga is with me, he got to be on his best behavior because I don't entertain.
Oh no, I told her. Listen, I'm telling her this. When I said in Houston, I said Tracy told me that the chick wanted me to hit, but he told me this the next day. He ain't tell me that day because he know. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
We help
they
out.
not coming to me with that.
Yeah, we help out.
Because they know.
Let me tell you something. The person
we ain't gonna say no names. We ain't gonna say no names, but person that I'm talking about try to, come to me and tell me about, females or whatever. I'm not into it. You can't.
I feel like this. If a man is going to do it, he's going to do what he wants to do. I don't give a fuck. If your friends can influence you to do something, you want to do then you want it to do it anyway.
Just know I ain't the bad influence.
No. Listen, I would never ever. I'm never ever going to blame. I don't even blame a female. If a female come at my husband, I'm not blaming her.
Right.
Bitch, you doing what you're supposed to do. Go after what you want. It's his job to say no. It's his job to be like no. But if he decides that he still want to do it anyways, the nigga, that's your decision. I ain't mad at this bitch for doing what a bitch gonna do. I'm mad at you because you're my husband. You owe me loyalty.
Facts.
Nobody else in this world. You don't owe me no loyalty when it comes down to my husband. My husband had to say, Donovan, no, I'm cool.
Can I say this?
What?
I've never had 2 women fight over me. What am I doing wrong?
2 women? No, this
I've never had.
Nigga, you have in high school. When you were talking to
don't say names though, but who?
Man, that's in high school, all right. But
no, them girls clicked up on me. No, they clicked up on me. I had to run on the bus. Don't mix that up. Don't mix that up. They clicked up and I had to run on the bus.
That's when you was trying to make the fees, stupid ass.
I've never had 2 women fight over me.
You ain't never gonna stand a chance with the round.
I've never had 2 women fight over me. Now that was sad because they clicked up and they became friends. And me, I'm like, oh my God. They came at me together and was like, so who you talk to? I got on the bus. My heart was beating so fast. Like,
this one had 2 girlfriends.
I had 2
girlfriends. You thought
in the same
about
school.
To get away with that? That boy
2 girlfriends in the same school. I don't know how I thought I was gonna pull that off. That was so stupid. That's why. So Karma tan my ass up for her reason. So that was just stupid.
You gotta get what you
Damn, I forgot about that.
You gotta get what you gave, bro.
Them girls was not beefing with each other. They talked it and came to me together and said, who you go with?
If Barbara and Shirley came to you as a woman.
I could not breathe, y'all. I jumped on the school bus.
How weak. All right, y'all. Funny. So y'all can follow the podcast page. Oh, I'm spitting down. Y'all know I'm drunk. I am Donovan and Terrell in one right now. But y'all can follow the podcast page at Let's Call a Spade _. You can follow us on YouTube at Let's Call a Spade _. And also, we should be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify by this episode. So make sure y'all tune in and follow us and leave us comments. Follow us. Do everything that you got to do.
I'm coming back.
Definitely. See, I love when everybody say that.
Everybody do say that.
I love when everybody say that.
Oh, well, never mind. I ain't coming back.
This is my last time. You know, Diamond big on unique.
No,
cliche. Like, everybody said that. Never mind.